It's Chester. How you doing?
Oh, I'm here.
All right, let me see it. All right.
Uploaded to your videos. Double tap to dismiss.
Huge distance away. If the Germans can get hundreds or even thousands of these to hit the Allies, as Hitler had intended, the war's going to take a very different direction.
The V-1 wreaked havoc on Britain. The new rocket technology made it faster than any conventional prop airplane, 400 miles an hour. And the advanced fuel system allowed it to travel from the European continent across the English Channel, raining down destruction.
Chester's Airbones Max. Heading. Chester's Airbones Max. Heading.
V-1 flying bombs were revolutionary.
Terror, but only for a short period of time because the Allies have quickly worked out that they can shoot them down or just disturb them from their trajectory.
In addition, the V-1 has a limited range and unreliable accuracy.
They didn't have laser and radar guided systems at the time. It's like throwing a rock from a trebuchet or a catapult toward your enemy's castle, and where it lands, who knows?
Their principal intent was to demonstrate the capacity of the German state and what's coming next. And of course, the Germans had lots of other plans.
As the war rages on, the site of Peenemünde is growing to include strange facilities in the woods at the very edge of the peninsula.
You have this very large space with clear visibility.
So what is going on here?
Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain.
This is
I
the
know
way on
it's pain
table.
caused by inflammation for fast, strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
Bacon! I need bacon! Not bacon! Not bacon! Not falling for that again. No time! It's me! It's tasty! It's bacon! Nom 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 nom. Oh, bacon!
Electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate water and water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. So you can use it sweat and earn a place in history. Clearly. Is it in you?
When your morning schedule is full, but your belly isn't. When your kid's school pickup needs an afternoon pick-me-up. We could all use a little kind of snack emergencies. A little protein for breakfast, sustained energy from whole grains for a midday snack. Make it a kind day.
What if you could face every day with confidence? Raid puts 65 years of insect science in your hands, so you can protect the ones you love. Raid. Protection for everyone. S.C. Johnson.
Been having a good day?
Performers are professional disasters of the kitchen. I'm not sure exactly what is happening.
Yeah, and made perfectly delicious.
I knew that you could be a bad cook.
This is She's the worst cooks in America tonight alive on Food Network.
These extras want this bad. They like to get in your head.
There's no more friends in racing.
I feel as if there's a little tension.
Setting. What's going on here? It's not on the move. We're setting his braille profile. Braille grade. Contracted braille. You stir?
Have you ever watched that?
World War II. Engineers at Peenemünde Army Research Center in Germany have created the V-1 flying bomb, the first of Hitler's vengeance weapons.
Have you ever watched that? Then let's catch.
Thousands of people ultimately killed.
The V-1 terrorizes Britain.
Then let's
At its
catch.
speed, range, and accuracy, it is not enough to achieve Hitler's goals. answer for the Nazis was the V2, the world's first long-range ballistic missile. Much larger, much faster. These things could fly over 3,000 miles an hour. They could travel 200 miles and boasted a
Oh, man. 3,000 miles an hour. That's too fast.
The location of Peenemünde makes it an ideal testing site for these rockets. There's very few people around outside of the complex who are going to be able to see what's going on. You have this very large space with clear visibility.
Imagine being a fisherman who lived and worked along the coastline of Peenemünde, and all of a sudden, you look up and you see rockets launching into the sky.
The V2 is a completely new technology, and with that comes a completely new level of terror.
The V1 rocket, the buzz bomb, everybody hears it coming. With the V2, when we launch it up into space, and that rocket starts falling back to Earth, it's actually breaking sound on its free fall. By the time the rocket hits the ground, you still haven't heard it.
Imagine if you're Adolf Hitler, and across the table from you, German generals are explaining that they should be able to hit the British Isles and the Allies with this revolutionary supersonic technology, and they won't have any kind of defence. The tantalising idea that you can strike without mercy.
Might have started over. Might have started over then, I guess.
One of the things about developing advanced new technologies is you start developing the sub-technologies to enable that larger technology. So a rocket, yeah, that's a great technology, but all the little pieces and all the little technologies that go into it are equally important to make that rocket work.
So what's the next step for this rocket? Well, they built it so it was capable of going at supersonic speeds. The next thing would have been accuracy.
Fireworks that we see all the time are chemical rockets. They have no guidance system. All we can do is shoot them up in the air and they explode. We actually have to take the system and put it into this rocket and have it take the rocket to where it needs to go.
To solve this problem, Peenemünde engineers construct the world's first electronic analog computer.
At that point in time, we're just starting out with the process of having machines produce their own logic. So the German engineers are developing a new technology where a system of circuits can start to make decisions. How to actuate clouds, how much force I need at this point, how I can change my trajectory to get to where I need to be. Basically, the V2 is...
Yeah, for the user guide, they only have one. They have user guide 1.1. They have the wrong one.
Probably the only one that's in Braille. Well, it's not impossible to imagine that when the Allied fleet had sailed across the Channel to launch the invasion, the Germans could have rained down a hail of rocket technology, but the Allies would have had no chance of stopping.
In addition to the rockets themselves, other technologies are developed to help the researchers do their jobs.
So in the 1930s, we saw the advent of the first cathode ray tubes. So these are TVs, essentially. Closed-circuit TV system is basically we have a camera, in this case at our launch site, and then we transmit the signal from that camera to a remote cathode ray tube, essentially a TV at a remote location. And these are some of the first times that we're taking remote live images from one location and projecting them in another place.
For the Nazis, this is trial and error, and the ability to be able to watch these rockets as they land over immense distances is really important, because that's the only way they're going to be able to learn what works and what doesn't.
Prior to these type of systems being developed in the 1930s, the only way to see what was happening somewhere else was to take a movie, run back, develop the film, and then project it. That's not going to happen in any short period of time.
The Allies getting their hands on a film of the V2 in action would be a devastating blow to the Nazis' plans.
They always considered competition.
Might have started over.
The US, they thought we and the Americans are the biggest innovative nations. So the idea was we have to be first and we have to realize it completely secretly.
With the staff of thousands, security measures at Peenemünde are
Have you
strict.
said anything else yet?
We're obsessed with
With secrecy.
Yeah, I set the user keys.
Different levels. This
The
was
user configuration, I set it.
done by German intelligence, and the spirit of that was, of
Profile.
course,
Got a clear profile.
the SS.
And the SS installs spies on the inside to listen in on conversations and to report on what people were saying.
Amid this atmosphere of fear and paranoia, plans are made to begin manufacturing the V2 at the moment start.
When Hitler became interested in this rocket project, he said, okay, yeah, that will be the weapon. And he said, okay, we have to hit England by 5,000 missiles at one time. And then one time he said, we launch 50,000 missiles to England per year. One time he said 100,000. And everybody says, yes, that's the way how we'll win this war.
For the Allies, the ability to stop this revolutionary technology would have been first on the list.
Can Pinamunday's isolation and strict security measures hold off the Allies long enough to make thousands of rockets? Grade 1 Braille.
Introducing Samurai Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samurai. Crafted with unique notes and bold sorted flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samurai Origins.
I really think some of this
Real strength
software
isn't
is really flaky on these machines. I would never pay
When there's no pain, there's
$2,500
more.
for this machine.
Advil targets pain caused by inflammation for fast, strong.
So you restarted it and still don't work.
Where it's still starting. Look for your
Take your left here, please.
But there's a Causeway is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Exactly. I can invest and trade on my own.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments for me too.
Let's move on, shall we? No can do.
I'll get out there.
Where are you going?
Schwab. Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Claptrap, crazy!
User settings.
At your service.
Airplane mode is off. Format markers. 9.
Liberty Mutual.
Cursor visible off. Message display time 5 seconds. You want that or more?
I want that.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Sleep time 0 minutes.
Taste test. Sweat.
Probably good to have a sleep time with big time
Okay.
battery. At least 10 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, it's your machine. You do whatever you want. Word wrap on, move by line straight down, then the condensed blank lines condensed, firm delete on, vibrate on, beep on, regulation, wireless notification on, auto scroll, auto scroll,
Agriculture is the leading voice in South Africa. We're very proud of that. I felt like we were being left behind. Everybody around us seemed to have internet, but we did not. When I found out that Comcast was coming, I ran down the road and I said, welcome. High-speed internet is one of those good things that we needed to help us move our farming, our small businesses, our recreation forward. And now future generations will thrive here in Sussex County.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyouringnore.org to find free and supportive adult education centers.
Professional performers are professional disasters.
I'm not sure exactly what is happening.
Yeah, and a game them to delicious.
I knew that you could be a bad cook. This is beyond.
Okay, now you got contracted braille. Food Network. You got everything's contracted.
Thanks.
User settings. Make sure you got your configurations right. Now you're, where's the... Protecting Hitler's newest vengeance weapon, the V2.
A British Lancaster heavy bomber can deliver 6 tons of high explosive. The V2 rocket can deliver 1 ton.
So in order for the Germans to be able to win the war with this technology, they need to produce as many rockets as possible.
Hitler's ambitious goal of 100,000 launches per year means Peace Monday needs to expand its workforce. In 1943, 3,000 slave laborers and 1,300 concentration camp workers are brought in to work in the factories. The slaves are mostly from Belgium, France, and the Netherlands, and are building weapons that will be used against their own people.
All right, here you go. All right.
Monday is gearing up for mass production of the V2, but Hitler's plans are soon entering my reality.
One of the problems
Thanks.
with weapon systems being developed in Finland Monday was the fuel.
Thanks.
4 tons of liquid oxygen to launch. That's a lot.
But it doesn't matter what you set the profile to, other than the fact that the book is going to be in whatever kind of whale it is formatted. The old style, UPB, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get around UEB. You're going to have to learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to learn to treat some of that stuff as background noise.
Okay.
I don't like it because it's all different specific symbols for all the different accent marks in the foreign language.
Yeah.
Even when it shows somebody's name.
Yeah.
Instead of just showing a dot form to show that there's an accent for that.
Yeah.
That's the thing that bothers me the most about unified English Braille code. Otherwise, I can deal with it.
Yeah. That bothers me too.
It's probably like, see, when I first started in school, they were making the switch. They had made the switch from grade 1 to what they called grade 1.5.
Ports, which made their way to the British.
And then when I was in the second, or especially the third grade, all the newer books and magazines started to be in grade 2.
700 aircraft struck the massive facility. It was the largest bombing campaign of the entire
Wow.
Grade 1.5, there were no contractions.
suffered considerable damage.
Yeah.
Everything was spelled out.
Yeah.
There were no 2-letter or whole word contractions.
Allies mainly target the labs, offices, and living quarters.
What year did that come out? The contracted braille.
I remember when grade 1.5, but in 1960 or so was the transition to grade 2.
If you can take out the scientists,
You can read books on the history of Braille. There's one called War of the Gods. There's several books about Braille
a very specific
on the
field
Bard
of
site in
the
Braille.
engineer who really understands the
Okay.
manufacturing process.
Well, thanks.
It becomes very difficult to rebuild that process as a whole somewhere.
All right.
Well, you might be able to continue some of the manufacturing.
Okay. Have a nice day.
So just try it. Just get it connected to your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, good. Was Philip able to connect his camera reliably?
He's getting everything connected.
No. See, I was kind of bothered me that you kept saying that everything else connected, and then Philip chirps up and says that he had a camera that wouldn't stay connected.
Yeah, because the home Wi-Fi has problems, but I connected it to everybody else's Wi-Fi.
I know, but what about now? What about this one?
Now I can.
Connect to your home Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're ready to pack up the whole machine and send it back now.
Yeah, that's to get stuff transferred.
Huh?
Get all my settings transferred over.
Well, you did.
I'm talking about I haven't got my other settings.
What do you mean, other settings?
And it's precisely after that the facilities are moved to Middleway.
I guess I thought I had some other. I guess I'm ready to pack it up and send it.
What about your books? You got all your books on an SD card or backed up on your computer?
So the program
I have to get them backed up on my SD card, and then I'll be able to send them back. Then I'll be able to send it back.
All right, so do that with the old machine, get them, and then move the SD card to the new machine.
Yeah.
Well, see, what you should do is have all your books backed up on your computer.
scientists have been around there working round the clock to develop new and even better technology to turn the tide of the battle. It makes
Then
you
you
think
can
of the
just
V1
copy
and
them
the
from the
V2.
computer back to the new machine.
What further terror is on its
How did I do that?
Same way you back up anything to
nuclear
your
on the
computer.
Heroes Arcade miracle. We discovered it was sensitive to chemicals.
Transfer the copy from one device to the other. Save
reducing the major allergen in our cat's hair.
copies on the computer, then you'll have it so you can copy them later. By the time you download a new book, you add it to your backup. So I don't keep anything in the main memory of the machine. Every book I download from the machine, I'm moving.